Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for this Pilates Reformer workout for sore hips. I'm starting with my bar in low bar position for footwork and 3 red or 3 medium springs. Lay on your back with your head on an elevated headrest and your feet on the wooden platform under the bar. Take some big, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Evaluate how your body feels as you start your session. You can place your hands on your bottom ribs. As you inhale, feel the hands expand apart, and as you exhale, narrow the front ribs towards each other. Forever be in this moment, forever be, forever be. Inhale, float your arms up for puppet arms. Palms face each other, elbows are straight. Alternate lifting one hand higher than the other in a slow or fast pace. Whenever my hips are bothering me, I do some work on my shoulders because neurologically the shoulders are connected to the hips. So doing some fundamental movements of the shoulders actually can help your hips as well. Forever be. Now inhale, open the arms wide apart, being able to see your fingers in your peripheral vision. Then exhale, lift them up. This time, when your arms return to the sky, wrap them around your chest, reaching your fingers towards your back, inhaling deeply into the middle upper back, and exhaling completely. Inhale, open the arms apart and cross them in the other direction so the opposite arm is on top. Lower your arms to the mat. Place your heels on the foot bar, legs squeezed together. If you'd like, place your fingertips on your hip bones to remind you not to tuck or move the pelvis around as you move the carriage out on an inhale and back in on your exhale. Remember to exhale when you return the carriage every time and feel as though you're knitting the ribs together in the front. Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. I rarely count repetitions. Do as many as feels good to you. I'm doing 8 to 10 here. In a life you never could offer. Lower to your arches, keeping the legs parallel. Check in with your pelvis to make sure you're remaining in neutral position. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight. Change to tippy toes parallel. You were made to soar amongst the clouds, but never learn to rise above these crowds. Stuck in the dust of the life that you found.
This time, press your legs to straight, drop your heels down under the bar, keep your heels as low as you can on your bend in. Ankles up, press out, drop the heels, bend in.
You can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down.
Now reverse. Press the heels under the bar as you lengthen your legs. Rise up to tippy toes and bend and come in. Drop the heels down, push to straight. Rise up through the ankles, bend in. Pilates V on the toes. Lengthen the legs on your inhale, bend the knees on the exhale.
Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound.
Place your heels wide on the bar in a slight turnout. Lengthen and bend. Inhale and exhale. This time the heels remain wide, but you turn your knees in, press the legs to straight, externally rotate and bend in. Turn the knees in, press out, turn the knees out, pull in.
Underneath your wind I soar. Wasted, I feel wasted.
Reverse. Keep the knees turned out as you straighten your legs. Internally rotate the legs as you bend in. Turn out and press out. Turn in and pull in.
I'd die a million times for you.
Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side to massage out your low back.
I will give you everything.
Place your left heel on the bar in line with the left sit bone and your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Inhale to press the carriage away. Exhale, return. Make sure that your right foot stays on your left thigh and not on top of your knee, so as not to hyperextend the knee when you lengthen the leg.
God, I'm helpless. To your every need you cry.
Wrap your hands around the left thigh and pull that thigh towards you to get a piriformis stretch.
I'd die a million times for you.
Switch legs. Right heel goes on the bar with the foot in line with its own sit bone and left ankle over top of your right thigh. Inhale to lengthen your legs. Exhale to resist the springs and the carriage comes in. I'm doing a couple of extra repetitions on this side because this is my tight side. Draw the right knee towards you for a piriformis stretch. Aim your tailbone towards the floor as the knees draw in. Quick low back stretch, hugging both knees in towards you. Change your spring tension to 2 red springs or 1 red and 1 blue spring. You lay down, place your left toes on the bar. The foot and ankle, knee and hip should all be in line. Hug your right knee in towards you and lengthen that left leg, pressing the carriage away from the bumper. Hold the back of your right thigh and straighten and bend your right knee several times, stretching your hamstring. Inhaling and exhaling.
This old habit's got a grip on me.
Keep the legs straight up to the sky and flex both feet and point both feet. Inhale and exhale.
Break it. I can't get away from you. You pull me in.
Drop the left heel to stretch your calf and pull your right leg towards your face to get a deeper stretch. We're going into single leg circles. You can keep the left ankle still and flexed or rise up to tippy toe. Cross the midline with the top leg, circle it down, dropping your left heel at the same time, and when your right leg opens and lifts, you lift your left heel up. Or again, you can keep that leg totally still and the foot flexed.
But you're holding.
Reverse. Circle the right leg down, around, and up as you drop and lift the left heel. Make sure you're pressing your left oblique muscle towards the floor to stabilize the pelvis.
Away from you. You pull me in.
At the top, pull that right leg towards you and drop the left heel and stretch.
Break it. I can't get away from you. You pull me in. I can't shake it. I can't break it.
Switch legs. Right toes on the bar in line with your sit bone. Left leg bends in towards you, holding the back of the thigh. Inhale, extend your left leg straight to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee back down.
You pull me in. You pull me in.
Keep your legs straight up and flex and point your feet. Your right heel to stretch that calf as you pull the top leg towards you, and then we'll go into single leg circles. Cross the midline, circle the left leg down, around, and up. You can keep your right ankle still, or you can move it down and up as you move the left leg.
Hey.
Reverse direction at the top, inhaling and exhaling. When the leg opens, press down through your right oblique to stabilize the pelvis. Give yourself a good stretch.
It's about trying, find the six,
Both feet on the bar, drop your heels and stretch.
fire, highs and lows.
Return the carriage home. Next, we'll do some sideline work. You can stay on the same spring tension, 2 reds or 1 red and 1 blue. I'm grabbing some cushions to place under my head since I'll be laying on my side so that my head's not hanging down out of my neck.
You didn't see it, flew by, 'cause time's no way.
Lay on your side. Place your top foot on the front edge of your foot bar. Toes can hang off. That leg will be parallel. Your bottom leg will stretch down and through underneath the bar. Hold that leg up using your inner thigh as you extend the right leg or the top leg. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, return. you bend to come in, externally rotate the top leg so your toes and knee point up. Press out and bend back in.
Cold and warm, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it.
Lower your top foot to your toes on the bar, still turned out. Lengthen the top leg and connect your heels together, then return the carriage home. Continue for 8 to 10 repetitions.
In time.
When you return the carriage, sit up to change your springs. You should be on one red or one blue spring for single arm work, sideline. Hold the strap in your top hand, arm up to the ceiling. Be able to see your fingers in your peripheral vision. Lower your hand down towards the front of your hip socket, then back up to the ceiling, making sure that arm doesn't veer behind you. The hand to your hip and swing the arm forward and then back to the hip. Inhale and exhale, keeping the shoulder away from your ear. Turn your arm to your side body, then bend at the elbow in the same direction your arm was just going in for tricep presses. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend 6 times. Place the strap on your top foot. Lengthen that top leg to straight. Inhale, swing the leg forward. Exhale, press the leg back only as far as you can without the rope bumping into you. Make sure your foot stays at hip height the entire time. Now lift the leg to the ceiling and lower it back down. You can choose to be parallel or turned out. You lower the leg down, bend your knee in towards your chest, then kick it back out to straight towards the end of the machine. Keep your foot, knee, and hip in good alignment.
Traffic lights on. I don't know if I should go.
Remove the strap and come to a seated position with your feet on the floor for a piriformis stretch for that top leg. Now cross your top knee tightly over the bottom one and twist. Breathe deep as you hold the stretch. Sit in fourth position. My left leg is against the shoulder pad and right knee is bent on a turnout. Place your hand on the foot bar in line with or in front of your shoulder and side stretch, pushing away from the bar. Exhale on the way over. Inhale on the way up. Side over and rotate to face down, widening your hands on the bar. Hang your head and chest low through your arms, then inhale, rise up, pulling the carriage in with straight arms, extending the chest to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise up. Lift your left arm off and overhead and peel back up to an upright position, rotating towards the shoulder pads. Do all of that on the other side. Be on 2 red springs or 1 red and 1 blue spring, and lie down on the opposite side. Your top foot is on the foot bar towards the front edge of it, with your toes possibly hanging off. Your bottom leg is straight underneath the foot bar, held up using your inner thigh. Inhale to lengthen the top leg. Exhale to return, keeping your knee in line with your toes when you bend. Externally rotate the top leg and press out and in. Place the toes on the bar, turned out. As you extend the leg, connect your heels, then bend back in. Inhale, lengthen, connect the heels. Exhale, return. Come up to a seated position to change to 1 red or 1 blue spring, then lie back down on your side and grab the hand strap into your top hand. With your knees bent up on the mat in front of you, raise that arm up to the ceiling and press the hand down to the front of your hip socket, making sure the arm does not veer off behind you. Then swing the arm forward and back, making sure again that the hand does not go behind your hip when it returns to the hip. tricep presses. Keep your elbow by your side and bend and straighten 6 times. Now place your top foot in the foot strap and lengthen that leg. Inhale, swing the leg forward. Exhale, press it back as far as you can without the rope hurting you. Lift and lower your top leg. Up, inhale, down, exhale. You can be parallel or turned out. Now bend your knee in and kick it out to straight, keeping your foot, knee, and hip in line. Inhaling and exhaling. Remove the strap and come to a seated position for a piriformis stretch for this top leg. Cross knee tightly over knee and rotate towards the foot bar, breathing deep. Place your legs in 4th position. My right shin is against the shoulder pads. Left leg is turned out. With your left hand on the foot bar, press away and side stretch. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale as you go over. Side over and rotate to face down. Widen your hands on the foot bar, push far away and lower your head and chest. Then inhale, rise up into a swan position, pulling the carriage in. Exhale to lower down. Raise the right arm overhead and peel back up to start position. Twist to the right. Come to standing for Eve's lunge, still on one red or one blue spring. One foot on the floor and the other against the shoulder pad. Inhale, press back, coming into a lunge position. Exhale, curl the torso as you bend to come forward. Inhale as you open the chest, press back. Exhale as you return. placing the top of my ankle over the shoulder pad. Press back and stretch. Breathing deep, holding the stretch. Turn the carriage home and face your machine. Your foot that was against the shoulder pad is now against the far shoulder pad. You're bending forward and going into a split. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely, holding this inner thigh stretch or moving the carriage in and out to get a deeper stretch each time. I prefer to bend my standing leg to give me a better stretch. Walk around to the other side for Eve's lunge. Inhale, sink down as you press the carriage back, opening up your heart. Exhale, return the carriage home, curling forward through the torso. For the last repetition, I'm placing my ankle over top of the shoulder pad for a deeper stretch. Turn to face your machine for an inner thigh stretch. You can keep both legs straight or bend the standing leg like I'm doing. Breathe deep as you stretch the inner thighs. Stand behind the foot bar facing your reformer. Be on one blue spring. Feet in Pilates V. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, dive forward and place your hands on the edge of the carriage. Inhale, lengthen your spine as you press the carriage away. Exhale, tuck your head and tail, round your back to the ceiling and pull the carriage in. Pull the carriage back in and lift the arms with your ears as you inhale, rounding up the spine. Exhale, open the arms side and down. Clasp those hands behind you to finish. Take several deep breaths. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.